Good morning, everyone. In the last class, we have seen first five questions of this exercise based on histogram and bar graph. Now we'll see some questions on frequency polygon also. Now let's see this question. The following table gives the distribution of students of two sections according to the marks obtained by them. So you can see in front of you there is section A and section B. They want us to make a frequency polygon of this. So first of all, again, we all know if it demanded to make histogram first, then there was no issue, but they are saying to make directly the frequency polygon. So we need to check the first condition, that is all intervals are exclusive or not. So you can see intervals are exclusive. First condition is met. Second condition is we have to see the class width. It is same 10 on each side. So there is no issue. Third thing, we have to find a new column which is of, please tell, the third column of class marks. So class marks is founded by lower limit plus upper limit upon 2. So 5. Then it will be 10 plus 20, 30 upon 2, 15. We have got that all the intervals are having width of 10. So same will be followed in the case of class marks. So 5, 15. The next one will be 25, then 35, then 45. This way we can get the class marks. Similarly, here also we can get, it will be 5, 15, 25, 35 and 45. So they both are having the same points. Now the section A is having these coordinates 5, 3, 15, 9, 25, 17, 35, 12, 45, 9. Okay, and these are the coordinates. Fine. Now tell me the previous point. We can call it B, C, D, E, F. We should take A point as what? Please tell. We can't take right now, but we have to extend it backwards till -5. That will not be your A point because we will not take A point on that negative axis, but we will use that point to draw the line. So that point will be 10 backwards, that is -5 something. You will get a point on x-axis and the forward point will be 55, 0, the last point. Now let's see how we can draw this. 1 second, let me take that page. Hide this panel. View grid lines. You can use this one. Okay. So you can see. Let's try to make this. Just one second. Hide the panel. Arrow is coming in the wrong direction. Let me take a simple line only. This is your y-axis. Then you have your x-axis. Okay. Simply will write over here y, x. Tell me the scale that we should use in this one. Tell me the scale. Scale on x-axis should be directly. We should start from 5 only. I think we can start from 5 only directly. So let's see. Let me call this one as 5, 15, then 25, 35, 45 and 55. So this one is done. So what will we call this point then? This will be your minus 5. Now, okay, and then we are having this thing as the frequency should be, let me call it marks. This will be your frequency. I think better would be take 2, 9 will be required now. Okay, 2 will be good. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We have to extend this. Then you have 18 and 20. These are your frequencies. Fine. So one mistake I have taken, I should have taken one block only, but let's see how to write the scale. In this case, scale will be, class please tell me what is the scale on x-axis? I should have taken 5 on this one so that I could have taken it as 1 unit. So now please consider it as 1 unit only as your graph paper. So you can say 1 unit equal to 10. 1 unit equal to 10 what? This is your number of students now. Okay. 10 students, and your y-axis scale is simple. 1 unit equal to 2. Sorry, this is marks, not students. 10 marks, and this is students. Now let's start. The first point, before that tell me everything is fine in this graph or we have to change something. Please tell everything is fine in this graph or we have to do something. Class, everything is fine. Yes, we used to use a not king, it is kink. Yes, because it is having a gap of 5 only, it is having a gap of 10, so you need to use a kink in this case. Now after kink everything is fine. The first point is 5 comma 3. So 5 is here, 3 is here somewhere between. So this is the first point. Let me use a different pen to make it easy for you to understand, because it is a comparative one, so we should use different. Okay, let me use kink is there. Okay. So 5 comma 3, the first point, let me call it B. Is it visible to you? Yellow one. Shall we take green? Green will be fine. So B. The next point is C, 15 comma 9. 15 comma 9 somewhere here, C point. Then you have 25 comma 17. 25 comma 17 somewhere here. Let me call it point D. Then we have 35 comma 12. 35 comma 12 this side. The last one is 45 and 9. So 45 and 9, it will be here. We have point F. Now where should we end this? We should take it to this point for finding the value of A. We will not take this point as A, I have already explained you, and we will take this point as the last one. So this is F, this will be your G, and this will be not. Now let's take the scale. So the first value, like this. Now we will just let me use normal pencil only. So this is your point A that you will get on your scale. on y-axis, and this will be your ending point. So you are showing like this. Section A is shown by this color. Like this, you can make a box on the right hand side. Then you will write for section B also in the same way. Suppose you have taken this blue pen is here. Yes, blue is not used now. We can use red also for section B. And now you can use the comparison. I hope this one is clear to you. This one was very simple. Only thing that we have to keep in mind is this point, that you will not take this as A. Instead of this, you will take A on the y-axis. That's it. If this point was lying in this area on the right hand side of this origin, you could have taken it this A only. Okay. Now question number 7 is similar. The runs scored by teams A and B on the first 60 ball of a cricket match are given. Fine. Represent the data using frequency polygon. Same thing is there, but this time there is a issue. Class, if you see the conditions, we have some issues in this question. First issue is the intervals are inclusive, not exclusive. So we have to make them exclusive first. And to make that exclusive, you will see the gap between these two. The gap is of 1 only. So you will subtract 0.5 in all the lower limits, and you will add 0.5 in all the upper limits. It become like this: 0.5 to 6.5, 7.5 to 12.5, then you have 12.5 to 18.5, and so on. Now check the width of each classes. I think width is maintained. Let's see. It will be how much? Difference is of 6. In this case, it is of 5. Is it not uniform width? Please check. Is it uniform or the not? Please check, class. 5. Okay, the last one will be 6.5. Sir, we have to minus 0.5 from 7. Oh, sorry, this is 6.5. That's why it was coming wrong. Now it is 6 only. So we will have a difference of 6 all throughout. That means it is of uniform width. So we have got that second case only. Directly you have to place these values of team A and team B. Before that, you can find that class marks also by adding these two values and dividing by 2. Question number 7 is done. Okay, hint also is given to you. First, make the class intervals continuous. Okay. Question number 8. A random survey of number of children of various age groups playing in a park was found as follows. Okay. Draw a histogram to represent the data. Okay, first check for histogram. The first condition is it should be exclusive, and I think it is exclusive already. Second thing that we see is the width. The width in this case is 1, 1, 2. So width is not uniform. It is non-uniform. So what we have to do is we have to find a new table. We will make a new table. First, we will make a table for the widths that are given to us. What is the width? The original width in the first case is 1. Here also the width is 1. Here the width is 2. Here the width is 2. Here it is 3. Then here it is 5. Here it is 2. So class, we have observed all the class widths that are given to us, and we will try to find out which width is minimum. So as you all can see, the minimum width is 1. Class, please confirm. The minimum class size that we can see is 1. So we will try to find all the frequencies for this 1. It is similar to the example that we have done before. it is similar to that, but in this time we will only find the unitary thing. We don't need to go to 10 or something. So let's write this was the old frequency. We will try to find out now a new column known as new frequency. Tell me what was the formula to find that? What was the formula? Formula was old frequency upon original, or you can write like this, na? Original frequency upon original this thing width multiplied with minimum width. Minimum width. So tell me what is the value for the first one? Will it change or will remain the same? The frequency in the first class interval will change or remain the same. Let's put the value. Original frequency is 5 divided by original width, that is 1, multiplied with 1, you will get the same frequency back, that is 5. In the case of 3, it will be 3 upon 1 into 1, same. Here it will change. 6 upon width is 2, that is original one, into the minimum width, that is 1, you will get 3 as the answer. Here also 12 was the original frequency divided by the frequency, sorry, the width, that is 2, multiplied with minimum, you get 6. In this case 9 upon 3 into 1, this will be 3. So this way we can find the new frequencies and plot the graph easily. Okay, I think this one is also similar. Fine. Time is 3 minutes. Okay. Class, is this point clear to everyone? Then you will just take this one also, 10 upon 5 into 1, it will be 2, and this also 4 upon 2 into 1 is equal to 2. And just plotting is very simple, same thing. So this topic is also related, Vaishnav. Beta Vaishnav, you are saying frequency polygon is related. This is histogram. Histogram is there or not? I don't think histogram is related. Even if it is related, it's very easy to understand, okay? Because it will be used in your class 10th also. So please. Now the last one is same. 100 surnames were randomly picked up from a local telephone directory, and the frequency distribution of the number of letters in English alphabet was found as follows. So you can see this is the number of letters, this is the number of surnames. You have to draw a histogram to depict the given information. Histogram not deleted but new frequency finding and width finding. Okay, fine. See, in this case you have to again see that this data is exclusive only, but the width is 3, 2, 2, 4 and 8. So the width is different in this case. So again you have to find a new frequency with the same formula. Tell me what is the new frequency of this one. All of you please try. What is the new frequency of the first interval? You will take the minimum width as 2. Okay, Utkarsh. Others please try. What is the minimum frequency of first interval? Everyone please tell what is the new frequency for this class interval. Earlier it was 6. Okay, Bhavya, let's see. We know the formula is original frequency, that is 6, upon original width, that is 3, multiplied with minimum width. What is the minimum width that we are having in all the given? It is 2. So multiply with 2, 3 to the 6, 2 to the 4. The new frequency is 4. Then in this case, as it is same as the minimum width, so you will have the same frequency without any change. Similarly, 44 upon 2 will be the same thing, no change. Then you have 16, it will change because width is different, it will be 8, and so on. So by that you can easily draw the histogram. Okay, write the class intervals in which maximum number of surnames lie. This is also okay. The syllabus is histograms with varying base length. Okay. So class, this topic of varying base length is deleted as per the CBSE. Then mean, median and mode of ungrouped data. That also. But still we will see this topic tomorrow of mean, median and mode, because this all will be used. Okay. Although it is deleted, but we will see. Okay, Garima also saying the same thing. Histograms with varying base, frequency polygon, mean, median and mode of ungrouped data. Fine. But we will see this topic. Okay. Because this is the starting point to learn, because in class 10th you have to study after this only. Now it is done. Let me stop this recording.